responsibility lies in the top management. If the top leader were to set the example of asking these questions, of ensuring that layers below them ask the right questions as well, we would be better off. I think strong leadership is important. If you ask me, an organization can survive, but whether they survive with the right depth and with the right motives, it's all dependent upon what kind of leadership you have. Can individuals and leaders, for that matter, help individuals reframe for themselves that position, i.e. what they want to do, what they ought to do, be it for themselves, be it for the organization, the work they do. And I think that's a challenge. I think we don't know how to reorganize our thoughts or reposition our thinking to help ourselves move forward, I guess, in a meaningful way. And I also think that organizations have a hard task of finding renegades. And I think it's the renegades that will take us into the new world. And I fear that organizations don't recognize and nurture renegades inside their organization. I'm sure you've heard the word entrepreneurship. I think these renegades are the ones that can help organizations to move forward. So to answer your question more directly, what can individuals like us do? Be renegades. Challenge the status quo. That's what I've been doing all my life anyway. And I kind of recognize that I think we don't nurture these people enough. And that's one of my challenges, because I feel like I've had to nurture myself, because I recognize that in myself, and I want to trailblaze, and whilst I want to, I fear that nobody's recognizing me for that. So I think the organization or organizations have leadership, people in position ought to recognize that you can't find answers just with the CEO or just with that board of directors or that boardroom executives. Your answers are actually at ground level. People there have answers. It's the mechanism that we need to put in place to be able to extract those information. And I feel organizations don't do that enough. I don't believe our reward system today works. It doesn't work to promote the right things. It doesn't work to promote simplicity. The simpler you can do something, the more you should be rewarded. But it's not like that. In organizations, you get rewarded for making things complex because you sound smart when you make things complex. Of late, because I have worked in this area of customer service, trying to get the customer service to be more genuine in their connection with customers. And the word truly is authenticity. It is true. It's really about how the leader needs to be sincere, to use a simple word, to be honest about um, what needs to be done, why I need something done, why I need you to do something, why you are the best person, and why I asked you instead of somebody else. That to me works very well. I've not seen how organizations promote or nurture renegades. And that's because I think we're not conscious about, we're not conscientious about taking steps to find these people. So if I were to be prescriptive about it, I would say we need to find time to go out and talk to various levels of leaders and people and observe what they do and 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 recognize that some people are actually doing things differently because they're renegades and because they have a good rationale for that, rather than punishing people who don't toe the line. Get more centered. Get more centered with issues. Get more centered with self. Get more centered with what's around you that's distracting, and just taking the bull by its horn and being tough with that, with whatever that is that's distracting, so that you can get more sensitive.
Wow.